Good day. Welcome to Christians Aren't Cheap, a beginner's guide to meditation. Well, we made her home. Been home for a little over a week. And I'm just getting things ready for the winter. Putting things away, cleaning up around the yard. Today we're covering up the air conditioner. And I wanted to expound a little bit on what we last talked about when we were last in Idaho, about Ephesians chapter 6, and we're going to get right to that. Got to finish up here with tying up the tarp. Yeah, I hope everybody's been doing their exercises. Stretching routine. For myself, I've been finding that the morning works the best. Sets me up for the day. The more I do my meditation time in the morning, the easier I find it to be thankful for things. Quite often, God's reminding me of things to be thankful for. Yeah, it's going very well in that department. Keeping that cholesterol level down. There we go. I've been feeling quite healthy. Let's just move over here and sit down for a minute. Yeah. So, yeah, we got the air conditioner all tarped up for winter. And yeah, Ephesians 6. When Paul's writing to the church in Ephesus, he writes a lot and talks about different things that are good to be doing, and then in the last chapter, in chapter 6, he's talking about putting on all of God's armor so that you will be able to stand safe against all strategies and tricks of Satan. And then he goes on to say, for we are not fighting against people made of flesh and blood, but against persons without bodies, the evil rulers of the unseen world, those mighty satanic beings and great evil princes of darkness who rule this world. and against huge numbers of wicked spirits in the spirit world. So, I know a lot of people, great YouTube creators, talk a lot about various world leaders, governments doing crazy things. And you'll see a lot of that if you watch the real news. And a lot of people will say, well, why would they do this? Why would they try to wreck the world? Well, it's because of Ephesians 6. We're not fighting against people, not flesh and blood. We're fighting against Satan and the spirit world. And nothing would please Satan more than to wreck this world that God created and take as many people from this world as he can with him when he goes to his final judgment. So, but in the meantime, I've been looking at Revelations, and we seem to be eerily close to those days of Christ's return. No idea what day or year or minute or hour it's going to be, but it just seems like we're getting awfully close. And in Revelations 13, here's one of the reasons why I say we're really close. In chapter 13, then I saw another strange animal, this one coming up out of the earth, with two little horns like those of a lamb, but a fearsome voice like the dragon's. He exercised all the authority of the creature whose death wound had been healed, whom he required all the world to worship. He did unbelievable miracles, such as making fire flame down to earth from the skies while everyone was watching. By doing these miracles, he was deceiving people everywhere. He could do these miraculous, marvelous things whenever the first creature was there to watch him. And he ordered the people of the world to make a great statue of the first creature, who was fatally wounded and then came back to life. He was permitted to give breath to this statue and even make it speak. Then the statue ordered that anyone refusing to worship it must die. He required everyone, here's the kicker, he required everyone, great and small, rich and poor, slave and free, to be tattooed with a certain mark on the right hand or on the forehead. And no one could get a job or even buy in any store without the permit of that mark, which was either the name of the creature or the code number of his name. Now, when I read that years ago, I could never figure out how that could possibly be, how one person could control where we work, what we do, whether we can buy things, just boggled my mind. But in this day and age, we've got digital ID, digital currency, and world governments are going hard and strong on developing strictly digital currency. Once that happens, it'll be very simple for one government to control all of our spending. It'll be tied to your ESG, your carbon footprint, It's crazy, and I don't know. People say, well, how do you know the Bible's true? Well, that was written, those words I just read were written almost 2,000 years ago. How did that writer of that time know that this was going to be happening today? Just saying. Anyway, for the next while here, because I've never actually done this before, I've never read the book of Revelations from beginning to end. We're going to do that right here on this show. And I'm going to offer very little commentary on it. I'm not that smart. But we're going to read it anyway. So, y'all take care. Have a great day. Don't forget to perform an act of kindness. It'll benefit you way more than it will the other person. Take care. See you again.